management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. Well, the polls have officially closed for midterm elections in Nevada. We will have all of your updates coming up, but first, we start with your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. The iconic strip resort, The Mirage, prepares to switch ownership next month. Review-Journal's Jen Ah tells us how this will impact the resort.
That's right. Hard Rock International's acquisition of The Mirage from MGM Resorts International will be finalized on December 31st. Once approved by gaming regulators. After selling for $1 billion, questions are still looming about this transition. Many wondering about The Mirage's iconic Volcano show. MGM Resorts says there are no current plans to change the Volcano show. Part of the agreement includes keeping the resort branded as The Mirage for up to 3 years. Hard Rock expects to unveil a property expansion in 2025. Guests with upcoming stays will have their reservations and MGM Rewards benefits honored during this transition. Hard Rock says we look to ensure a good experience for our guests with little change or disruption. The company will reportedly be implementing Hard Rock's Unity rewards as well.
Now to your top stories, brought to you by Nevada Hands Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A female bicyclist struck and killed by a suspected drunk driver has been identified. 37-year-old Karina Del Carmen Lopez was riding a mountain bike on East Flamingo Road early Friday night when a Ford pickup crashed into her. 27-year-old Marco Francisco Benitez appeared in court yesterday on felony DUI charges and a series of collisions involving 10 vehicles. With just hours until polls closed, lines of voters waited across the state to have their voices heard. About 100 people were spotted in line at Boulevard Mall during the day, while over at Centennial Center, people were in line well into the evening despite high winds and rain. In Reno, a winter storm couldn't keep voters away as they packed various locations. Candidates hosted events around the valley last night waiting for results to come in. After a contentious lead up to see who would be the next governor, Sheriff Joe Lombardo spoke at Red Rock Casino and Resort last night with a reminder for his supporters.
But unfortunately, we need some patience. We need some patience because we don't know the answers yet, and we will know in the next couple of days. That's what they're telling us.
Meanwhile, over at the Encore at Wynn, Governor Steve Sisolak addressed the numbers, reminding his supporters that mail-in ballots have heavily favored Democrats in Nevada during past elections.
As I said, at this moment, our race is certainly too close to call. And there's a lot of mail left to count, and that's a good thing for us.
Senator Cortez Masto told a crowd of supporters to stay positive despite current numbers showing Laxalt with a slight lead.
Our positive energy got us to where we are today. And we are going to make sure that positive energy continues to flow this week. We are going to get this done.
And joining Lombardo at Red Rock, former Attorney General Adam Laxalt assured his supporters he is going to stay in the lead in the coming days.
We're confident that the numbers are there, and we're going to win this race. We're going to take back Nevada and take back America.
As the first ballot boxes arrived at the Clark County Election Department, election workers begin to process votes. Here's a look at the current standings. Adam Laxalt has a narrow lead over Catherine Cortez Masto for the Senate. Congressional races show Dina Titus with the lead over Mark Robertson, and both Susie Lee and Stephen Horsford a few percentage points ahead of their opponents for House district seats. And in the race for governor, Joe Lombardo was about 5% ahead over Steve Sisolak. Follow all the results at lvrj.com. Now for your weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. While many voters braved the high winds and rain during yesterday's election, today brings much calmer weather with highs in the upper 50s with lighter winds. Evening lows in the upper 30s, low 40s. For the rest of the week, Thursday looks about the same, but with some sunny skies. Temps for the rest of the week will be in the mid to upper 50s for your daytime highs. Evening lows in the upper 30s.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Raiders defensive coordinator Patrick Graham spoke about the challenges that are going to present themselves as the Colts have named Jeff Saturday their new head coach and Parks Frazier their new play caller.
Schematically, you can't expect it to change totally over one week. So you got to prepare for the people. I'm sure he's been put in that position because he's earned it. However, they evaluate it, he's earned it. So I'm sure he'll be prepared, and we just got to be ready to adjust on Sunday.
In your health news, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. The human brain has a biological clock that runs on a 24-hour cycle. So when daylight saving time occurs, it can affect a person's ability to concentrate or pay attention.
Studies done on different continents show that the rate of motor vehicle accidents increases for the week after the clocks change in many different parts of the world.
If you struggle with having less sunshine, Dr. Cron suggests turning the lights on when you first wake up. Exercising often also helps the body adjust to the time change.
Sports, sponsored by DNR House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable, located in downtown Summerlin. It was a big day for Riley Smith as the Golden Knights wing played in his 700th career NHL game, and he scored twice, including an overtime goal, giving the Knights a 4-3 victory over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Smith also scored the goal that tied the game in the third period. The win was the Knights' 8th straight, tied for the second longest winning streak in team history. The team heads to Buffalo to take on the Sabres on Thursday.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. UFC 281 takes place Saturday at Madison Square Garden in New York and features a pair of title fights. Middleweight champion Israel Adesanya is a -195 favorite at Circa Sports over Brazil's Alex Pereira, who is +170. Challenger Zhang Weili is a -365 favorite in a strawweight title bout, while champion Carla Esparza is a 3-1 underdog. Also on the undercard, Dustin Poirier is a -210 favorite in a lightweight bout against Michael Chandler, who is +180.
In your entertainment news, the band The Killers is playing its final show of 2022 in Las Vegas. Review Journal's John Katzlamides gives us the details.
The Killers have played 3 shows in Las Vegas this year, and they're not finished. They've announced they're going to be closing the year at the Chelsea at the Cosmopolitan. This is a venue they know pretty well. They played there in April, and we were there. I also talked to Brandon Flowers this weekend at the Caesars Palace Garden of the Gods at the Las Vegas Grand Prix Fan Fest party, and he says he loves the idea of the band playing an actual residency in Las Vegas, and I can tell you, a lot of Las Vegas fans would like that too.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have an Amazon Fire TV, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas Breaking News streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. And in the meantime, be sure to visit our 2022 election page on our website to follow all of the latest updates. From the Las Vegas Review Journal, have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.